Okay, I'm heading out here to pick up my grandson a few miles west of town. The highway is shut down for the jackknives. They have 3 jackknife semis and some other stuff going on. Earlier in a short, it looked like, I mentioned that it looked like something was on fire or smoking, but that was a jackknife semi under the bridge and all the steam coming out from the engine and so forth. Didn't look like a fire. They showed a secondary of it. But we're going to take the back roads in anyways out here. See what happens. They said the emergency vehicles couldn't get to the accident sites out there because it was gridlocked on the highway. Impassable, all the cars gridlocked. They said there was no injuries, but they got to get vehicles out there probably from the opposite direction, coming from the west. And then get that cleaned up. We'll see what it looks like when we get to the bridge. Talk to you in a minute. Has gotten a little warmer. Now it's 22 degrees out, indicated. Snow's picking up, and the wind, of course. There are some spotty power outages farther to the west of here. But so far, so good in this area. It's the wind. The wind and the weight of heavy snow on those old trees. This isn't too bad, and we don't have that wind. But closer to the lake shore, they got more. And of course, it's just a natural to power outages. I know, bury the lines. They claim it'd be $3 to $6 million a mile to do that. I don't believe it. Talk to you in a minute. That was $3 to $6 million per mile in residential areas. I even went to that meeting. Everybody was shaking their heads. Wonder what the heck. So, part of life here, all these utility poles and power outages. All right then. Comes a little rerouted heavy truck traffic. These trucks have been rerouted from about 12 miles west of here at Matawan. Otherwise, these trucks right here would be heading towards Detroit on I-94. There's one right there. It's making a turn and seeing if he can get back on the highway up here. Road's still ice. It has been treated. Looks like a little sand mixture on there, but it's still bumpy ice. I'm not in 4-wheel drive. It gets 3 or 4 more inches on top of this, I won't be out. Right up here in your immediate right, you're gonna see one cool checker cab sitting there. How you like that? Made right here in Kalamazoo. New laws here in the state. You have to stay a minimum of 200 feet behind plow trucks and utility trucks. A minimum of 200 feet. It's almost a football field. Only makes sense. Only makes sense. It's funny how one learns to drive when you can't see any lines on the road. We get used to it here in this state. Some people do have accidents though over it. And that's confirmed. Just gotta watch it real close. This used to be the Saturn dealership here. Brand new dealership when Saturn first came out. It's closed, and the business that went in there after Saturn's closed. Right here was a big Burger King. It was raised and a Starbucks built. And right here next to it was a big truck stop. Semis, fueling, showers, the whole thing. It's just sitting there vacant. All gone. Except some of the cement pads back there are still there. More rerouted traffic and a state trooper right over here. Trucker's got a nice big deer guard on the front of that truck. Look at that push bar. Many of them have to have that in areas where there are wildlife crossing the roads, nighttime, anytime. Alrighty, be right back. Okay, the highway is open back up again to one lane. There's the Grinch looking at us. Don't be a Grinch. All right? Thanks for watching today. We'll talk to you in the next one.